So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
No chance.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. The give is to Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. A give to Jones. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Come on, baby. 258. Mike 4. Here we go. Mike 4.
Here's Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
258. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. We're scoreless after 1. Green Bay, it's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Check, 47. Hey, watch the ball,
This is Jones. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Jones. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll go with Jones, and he'll take this in. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Gun. 20. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Gun.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Let's bring it.
Now Newton on first down. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Mike 51. Watch the out.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Go.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Play action. It's Newton. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet?
The defense takes over the spot of the placement, so now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
On first down, Rodgers looking deep for Adams. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
On their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Here's Newton. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
8. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 51, Mike. Mike 51. All day, baby, all day. 51's the Mike.
Here we go on fourth. Newton.
That's trash. That's trash.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help.
Nothing to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. On second and a yard, Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point. Jones again, trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he will get this into the Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Gun. 20. Mike 51. Mike 51.
On second and a couple, Newton. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Great. Mike 51.
They fake the give. Newton. That is caught by Anderson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 20. All day, baby. Gun. Check 43. 51's a Mike. 51's a
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
We got three. 51's a Mike, boys.
Off play action. Newton sliding out of the pocket. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
I'm coming after you. Hey, Mike 51. Push him back. Mike 51.
They snap it to Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas there to make the grab. And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final step. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Record. He's coming. Double up. Go to 50. Hey, you blocked.
On 1st 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return comes to a halt.
Exactly what they did.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And at this stage, in the 4th, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
20. 51's the mic, boy. 51. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. 51's Mike. Mike's 51. Great.
Newton. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Right here, guys. Fight. 51. Switch up.
Cam to throw. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton able to find deep. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. And in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes. And that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for Carolina.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Rip right. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Time to go. Night.
Here's Newton.
Go.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
51's the mic. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get. Here we go.
Now Newton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Mike 51. Okay, double up. Mike 51. Mike.
Throwing is Newton.
Stop here, D.
His throw caught right around the 6. And that's a touchdown as they broke it. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Pick up the ball. Check 9, check 9. 20. Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9.
Now the Panthers going to use.
Step 1 in. Step 1 in. 59, Mike to 59. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Mike, great. Mike's 59. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. Gun. Mike, check. 59.
Throwing here, Newton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It got his man. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Mike's 5. Great. 9. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I got him. Alert 3. Alert 3. Gun. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Hey, they scared.
Newton to throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. It's incomplete. Took her 2nd and 10.
I'm coming. Hey. I'm coming. 59's Mike. Check. 59.
Newton.
Get that ball.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field.
Make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Bring it. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. I'm coming for you, son. Mike, check. 59. So don't say nothing. Hey. Switch. 20.
Now it's Newton. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.